Hello. Always a surprise and then hello. Words on a page. Hello, Joe. I should have worn something more tartany in celebration. Lisa and Lee, hello. It's not a competition for how many O's you can put on hello. Lisa and Lee are being demure. They have one O in hello. Whiskey. I'm out of whiskey. The fucking Trump administration put a, what was it, a 25% tariff on Scotch whiskey? Not single malt whiskey. If I wanted to get the blended stuff, you know. And I'm not against that. Tonight, red wine. And when that runs out, there's that bottle of tequila from last week. Oh, Brian and Tracy, hello. Now we don't have to worry about losing the election. Now we just have to worry about the coup. All right, so, oh my goodness. Mom in the waiting room. That's right. Mom, you just sell me to all those people in the waiting room. They'll love this. All right. So, Dad's having a checkup, but thanks for asking, you guys. All right. So this is Impenetrable. I've worked on it a wee bit. I know it a wee bit better. Still not quite right, but I'm at some point there'll be some kind of free time, you know, because the world has stopped, and I can record this proper, and then we'll know exactly where it's going to be. So here we go. I can't let you in, don't know where you've been, you're hypothetical, that's unacceptable. Roll your feet, tuck your hands in your sleeves, it's a miracle you made it here at all. Impenetrable, okay, so I had this conversation with Dee Dee earlier about time signatures. He was playing something in 4 that should have been in 3, and I'm playing this in 3 when it should be in 4. 1, 2, 3, but it does kind of feel like a waltz. Maybe it's in 12/8. Brian, Tracy, you people who know music. I gotta tap my feet. 1, 1. There it is. Can't let you in, don't know where you've been, you're hypothetical, it's unacceptable. Roll your feet, tuck your hands in your sleeves, it's a miracle you made it here at all. Impenetrable, do you find it odd, confronting my facade? Is it worth the trouble? I'm asking you to walk away. Now that you're here, let's make one thing clear. We're flesh and bone and dust and rubble. Forget what you've heard, there's no magic word. The stone's immobile, the door won't open. Impenetrable, inside my bubble, smile he'll define. Why take the trouble to dive into these eyes? secrets don't dissipate. Pandora's box, a simmering pot. Don't lift the lid, let's leave these secrets hid. It's not what you see, this isn't for me. I'm keeping close for you. I'm impenetrable. I'm impenetrable. I'm impenetrable until you burst my bubble. It's getting closer every time. I haven't got finger trust yet. You what plays guitars or pianos or stuff, you know. It's like, oh, I don't think that's supposed to be there. Oh, what's supposed to be there? But there you go. Tanks. Oh, thanks, Jilly. All right. It came to me in a dream. Last night's dream was highly cinematic and involved a mafioso duet, of which I was in and out one part of this team of two. And our job was to, we were going to off one of our compatriots. And the way we were going to do it, we were going to stuff him upside down in a huge pile of jelly-filled sponge cake, zip him up in a plastic bag, put him in one of those 55-gallon drums and dump him in a river somewhere. But the dream took weird turns. At one point, we were in a rented truck, and my compatriot, my fellow mafiosi, went to do some paperwork. We had to account for this barrel of dying man in sponge cake in the back of the truck. And some very helpful attendant came up to me and asked if I wanted to have the gas tank refilled. I was like, nah, we're fine, we got a full tank of gas. He's like, well, I don't know. And sure enough, I look out and I'm seeing this stream of gasoline coming out of the punctured gas tank. So I'm like, argh. So I go inside to talk to my compatriot, and I say, we've got this problem. And he said, well, get the other truck, which is our truck. And I don't know why we didn't use it in the first place. So I go back and get it. And then the dream flips around, and now we're before. And we're at a meeting with our guy, planning sort of how we're going to get rid of him. There's a big pile of sponge cake with jam, and my fellow mafiosi is trying to get the guy to lean forward so we can trip him, put him in it, and then we can bag him and put him in the drum. But at this point, it becomes clear that the guy we're trying to put in the drum, in the sponge cake, is Steve Bannon. And my friend is doing this. He's making us do this, this pair of mafiosi people that we are, because Steve Bannon has decided to go back on the radio and do sketch comedy. And my mafia friend is like, Steve, I don't think that's playing to your strengths. So while we're trying to kill him, we're also trying to dissuade him from going back on the radio as a sketch comedian. And that was my dream sometime last night. And that's not even half of it. But it was very cinematic. There was a great scene where the camera started in the courtyard of the apartment. We were interviewing the guy, interrogating the guy, and it zoomed up into the window through the wintry trees. So, this is a Phil Ochs song. Someone call Yanis. Tell him I'm going to butcher this. Sit by my side, come as close as the air, sharing a memory of gray. wander in my words, dream about the pictures that I play of changes. Green leaves of summer turn brown in the fall, to brown and to yellow they fade, and then they have to die, trapped within the circle time parade of changes. Scenes of my young years were warm in my mind, visions of shadows that shine, till one day I returned, found they were the victims of the vines of changes. The world spinning madly, it drifts in the dark, swings through a hollow of haze, a race around the stars, journey through the universe ablaze with changes. Moments of magic will glow in the night, all fears of the forest have gone. When the morning breaks, they're swept away by golden drops of dawn of changes. Passions will part to a strange melody, fires will sometimes burn cold like petals in the wind. We're puppets to the silver strings of souls of changes. Your tears will be trembling now, we're somewhere else. One last cup of wine we will pour, and I'll kiss you one more time, leave you on the rolling river's shore of changes. So sit by my side, come as close as the air, sharing a memory of gray, and wander in my words, dream about the pictures that I play of changes. Phil Ochs song. Ooh, cool. Fall emoji. Green leaves turn to brown and yellow. Now you got to get the one that fades out. All right, so I think I played this pretty recently, but in honor of the triumphant Scots. Standing here waiting for the 1748. I know it's near, I can practically hear it, but I'm distracted every day. On platform 4 is the girl that I adore, though she doesn't even know my real name. I'm just that shy boy standing in the Haymarket Rain. I'm soaking wet, but you can bet I don't feel a thing. I'm out of my head about the place the sweater ends and where the curve of her begins. Around the tracks comes her train, and so that's that. She climbs aboard, it takes her away, and leaves a shy boy standing in the Haymarket Rain. Every day is on schedule, all the trains run on time. I lost my heart in Time Castle, somewhere on that Glasgow line. I've got an ache that only she can take away. I've got this pain, but how can I explain? I look forward to it every day. I stop and stare at her blue skirt and blonde hair till her train arrives and takes her away. I'm just that shy boy standing in the Haymarket Rain. There's Murrayfield and the Caledonian Brewery, those points of interest, they fade into the distance the day she sticks her tongue out at me. That is that, I stand frozen in my tracks as her train arrives and takes her away, and leaves a shy boy standing in the Haymarket Rain. I'm just that shy boy standing in the Haymarket Rain. Just that shy boy standing in the Haymarket Rain. Here's one of those tunes I ain't done all year. I Have to Let You Go. This morning when I woke, you were on my mind. I swore that if you wrote, I'd take it as a sign. Then I saw your note, but I could not reply. The words stuck in my throat, I had to close my eyes. Remember long ago, when I could have walked away, you asked me to let go, but I didn't have the strength. I didn't have the strength. I didn't have the strength. Didn't have the strength. Been a little while, you're moving on, I know. Everything's a trial, every day I'm losing hope. I try to catch your eye, I wanna hold you close. Sometimes I see you smile, then my heart explodes. When I turn away, I know I'm on my own. I haven't got the strength, but I have to let you go. 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 say you fill your days from morning until night. You're in your happy haze, you're giving up the fight. Well, me, I'm in a daze, I think I've lost my mind. I wander in my gaze, you're always out of sight. I know what I should say, I'm just looking for the code. I haven't got the strength, but I have to let you go. 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 Whenever I'm awake, you're always on my mind. Heart, it strains and breaks, or does it just unwind? You're running through my veins, you float behind my eyes. My sense of you pervades, now is that such a crime? I anticipate for what I'll never know. I haven't got the strength, but I have to let you go. 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 Bad receptionist at the doctor's office. That's not good. Reception. Whoa. Could be me too, though. There we go. It's one of those nights. All right. I guess it's kind of like a corollary to that tune. La 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 la. I thought that you and I just don't know what I thought. I caught your eye for just an instant. Oh, but that's not all I've caught. I was searching for anything that's true and lost myself inside of you. I traced that pale blue vein down the line of your pale, pale breast. The buttons offer no resistance. You can guess the rest. I close my eyes for your infinite kiss. When I'm searching for anything that's true, I lose myself inside of you. La 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 la. searching for anything that's true. I lose myself inside of you. La 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 Hey, Kati. I got a song just for you in the weather later. That was called Infinite Kiss. Ooh. Okay. I'm not going to do that one again. I'm just making sure my guitar's mostly in tune. This song is called... Why'd you put the date up there, Jill? To remind us that it's Friday the 13th? Tanks. Because I'm cutting out. All right. This is Don't Mess Around with a Girl from Another Man's Song. It says AGFAMs here because it's abbreviated. "2020 wasn't all bad because this song happened. You behind the door, she says. The train has left the station. That lock wants to be picked. I'm not saying anyone's to blame. If I were in your shoes, I might just do the same. Sending signals, the smoke gets in your eyes. Caught up in her headlights, but you don't realize. I'm not saying anyone's to blame. If I jump her tracks, she might drive you insane. She plays like nothing's wrong, but you've known all along. You don't mess around with a girl from another man's song. So you've been blinded with such a simple brew. Loaded word temptation, I've got my eye on you. I'm not saying anyone's to blame. If I were in your shoes, I'd probably do the same. Someday I might be gone, but you've known all along. Don't mess around with a girl from another man's song. Right ear is left, will I'm away. Won't hear my steps, it's your turn to pay. Rewrite the past, made your mistake. Go rewrite the text, black marks on the page. caught up in my headlights, but you don't realize the train just keeps coming. The smoke gets in your eyes. I'm not saying anyone's to blame. If I were in your shoes, I might just do the same. Oh yeah, you've done me wrong, 'cause you've known all along. You don't mess around with a girl from another man's song. You don't mess around with a girl from another man's song. You don't mess around with a girl from another man's song. Let the tuning begin. Yeah, that sounds perfect. Tanks. All right, what's next? Oh, it's gonna be easy. It's gonna be easy. Telling myself you won't be gone long. 'Cause I can believe my own lies. Yeah, it's gonna be easy. Making believe you wasn't all a disguise. But it's gonna be hard trying to tell myself you didn't love me. I remember you told me living alone was just like living a lie. And I'm gonna leave you just to prove it. It's gonna be easy. Making believe you won't be gone long. But it's gonna be hard trying to tell myself you didn't love me. Just like Humpty Dumpty sitting up on the wall, having to watch a good girl go bad, all the king's fault. It's gonna be easy. Making believe you won't be gone long. But it's gonna be hard trying to tell myself you didn't love me. Just like Humpty Dumpty sitting up on that wall, having to watch a good girl go bad, all the king's fault. It's gonna be easy. Making believe you won't be gone long. But it's gonna be hard trying to tell myself you didn't love me. Yes, it's gonna be hard trying to tell myself you didn't love me. Atwood Allen from the, 60s, early 70s. All right, I guess those last two songs, Girl from Another Man's Song and the Atwood Allen tune, kind of go together, and this one goes with them too. This is called Texas Angel. You're not from around here, are you, darling? Now look at the state you're in. Where is your dear? Is he departed? Has he started to sing that old refrain? Were you looking for a lover? You're someone else in mind. What is your secret? Can I keep it? I won't breathe it to the dead or divine. You've got that look in your eye. Are the stars all aligned? How could tonight be the night? Well, 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 Texas Angel, little change will be alright. He's only handsome 'cause you kissed him when he swore he'd give his all. But after the laughter, he's a bastard. Will he catch you if you fall? Take a look at your lover. He shouts till he starts to stutter. Then he crawls back to his mother. Well, 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 Texas Angel. Well, 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 Texas Angel, change will do you no harm. You hear those vaguely nervous voices in your head. Have you rushed in where fools fear to tread? Darling, but it looks like you're here to stay. It's more than a friendship, let's not end it. We could bend it till it breaks. Yeah. You've got stars in your eyes and you feel so alive. How could tonight be the night? Well, 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 Texas Angel. Well, 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 Texas Angel. Well, 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 Texas Angel. Change will be alright. That song was born from a license plate. TXANGL. Aw, thanks you guys. I was looking at the list of what I could play tonight. I was like, nah, I don't like that one anymore. I don't like that one anymore. I don't like that. I don't have that many good songs anymore. Well, we gotta play bingo again, I think, is the trick. I was cleaning up the study after the last week's gig, and I found a bingo ball. It's a sign. This is a jam song that I think appeared on like a collections thing, because it's really a Paul Weller tune. I think Paul Weller was trying to be a kink. It's called Liza Radley. Oh, and I kind of wish I played it for the Halloween show, because when the Seance guys were hanging out at the Vortex in the yard, they requested this. That was, 3 years ago? So I made it a point to play this whenever they were around, assuming they weren't ghosts. Well, if they were ghosts, I played it for them anyway. Liza Radley, see the girl with long hair. See her creeping across summer lawns at midnight. And all the people in the town where we live say she's not quite right, 'cause she don't fit in with a small town. They just can't understand why she's got to be free. And for their lives only she cried. Liza Radley, see her jump through loneliness. Liza Radley, take me when you go. And as the people pass by with their heads in the air, haunting with their noise, she calls a lonely sigh. But no matter what they say, in her mind she knows a dream of life they won't ever find. And all the people in the town where she lives say they don't like, 'cause she don't fit in with the small town. They just can't understand why she doesn't say much, but with their lies only she cries. Liza Radley, I pledge myself to you alone. But she kissed my face and said love means nothing at all. She kissed my face and said life means nothing at all. Paul Weller. Oh, I know, I feel the same way. I felt that way last week too. I feel that way anytime the windows are open and I can play. It's like I want to be outside playing in the yard for a line of people at Patrizzi's who have no idea that I'm even up there, and the 5 or 6 of y'all who are there because you're friends. That's why you do it, right? All right, this song is The Bitter End. And I may not have played this recently enough, but that's okay. Ari has that really cool video. If you go to YouTube, and you can find it, and she put together a super sweet video for it. But this video is just me playing on the porch. Zoe came by. I saw her. I think she's now using this as like the thoroughfare. She doesn't hang much anymore. All right. Bitter End. Play the song, man! Is she really there, or is she in your dreams? When she says she cares, she's not what she seems. Still you pretend, hanging on beyond the bitter end. In a moment she is here, say some idle chat. You've already had enough of that. You thought you had it all, but you still beg and you still crawl. She takes advantage, you take the fall. Walk about, she turns heads while you turn inside out. You wanna think you're in control, but you've been bartered, you've been told, do what you please. She's tugging at your sleeve. You make up, but it's just make-believe. First she stole your heart, now she steals the scene. She'll tear you apart while you split at the seams. Still you pretend, hanging on beyond the bitter end, then try again. Hanging on beyond the bitter end, she's not your friend. Beyond the bitter and then try again. That really wants a Beatlesy kind of treatment, doesn't it? Get Matt and Patrick back on the scene when all this is over. We'll have a shindig. Oh, all right. Songs I should know by now, but we'll cheat on. How are y'all faring this week? Is it a better week? You less stressed? I was so stressed out on Saturday. I got really, like, when the result was announced, it was a done deal. I got really angry. I think it was pent-up stuff, like steam finally being let out at my ears, most likely. And I felt great. Despite the coup, the ongoing cuckoo-cachoo, Mrs. Robinson. There are some things you can't cover up with lipstick and powder. Thought I heard you mention my name, can't you talk any louder? Don't come any closer, don't come any nearer. My vision of you can't get any clearer. Oh, I just wanna hear girls talk. I got a loaded imagination, been fired by girls talk. It's a more or less situation inspired by girls talk. But I can't say the words you long to hear. I suppose you're gonna have to play it by ear right here and now. Girls talk and they say it's not allowed. And they wanna know how. Girls talk if they say that it's so. Don't you think that I'd know by now? That the word upon everyone's lipstick is you're dedicated. You may not be an old-fashioned girl, you're still gonna get dated. Was it really murder? Were you just pretending? Lately I have heard you are the living end. And they wanna know how. Girls talk and they say it's not allowed. Girls talk and they wanna know how. Girls talk if Don't you think that I'd know by now? But I can't say the words you long to hear. I suppose you're gonna have to play it by ear. I hear there are some things you can't cover up with lipstick and powder. But I heard you mention my name, can't you talk any louder? Don't come any closer, don't come any nearer. My vision of you can't get any clearer. Girls talk and they wanna know how. Girls talk and they say it's not allowed. Girls talk and they wanna know how. Girls talk if they say that it's so. Don't you think that I'd know by now? I realized that if we ever go back to playing at the Butterfly Bar or places similar, I can set this up and we can still live broadcast. So if you can't be live at the gig, you can be live at the gig. That was an Elvis Costello song, made popular by Rockpile, was it? Phil, you agitator. Ari called me Saturday at some point while I was sitting outside and fuming, and we were trying to talk, and all these car horns going on. I couldn't hear a word she was saying because she's in Los Angeles. I said, what the heck's going on? She said, people are celebrating. I was like, oh yeah. I remember celebrating. I remember that. This is not a celebratory song. This song is called Twisty System. If I can remember how to play it. It's a twisty system. It's a twisty system. Sink or swim when the tide comes rushing in. When we're up to our necks in our greatest mistake, will we swim or sink? We're beyond the brink. We can't put on the brakes when it accelerates. It's a twisty system. It's a twisty system. It's a twisty system. It's a twisty system. Once we had no cares, now it's all up in the air. When it comes back down, we won't be around. Yet it's obvious, at least to most of us, we'd better change now if we don't want to drown. It's a twisty system. It's a twisty system. The imperceptible is spinning out of control right before our eyes. So don't pretend that you can't comprehend when the writing's on the sky. What was glacial is picking up pace. Shall we skate on this thin ice? And while deniers are buying their science, we're running out out of time. And if we project even 10 or 12 years hence, we'll be feeling the heat if we keep dragging our feet. It's ours to protect. If we're negligent, we may catch our death before we catch our breath. It's a twisty system. It's a twisty system. It's a twisty system. It's a twisty system. But it's our only one. Happy songs about climate change. You still there, Kati? So I had this on the list, and then I found out this man turned 75 this week, so I'm glad I have it on the list. I wasn't intending to play it because of the thetas, etas, and iotas. Man, I'm really hoping we have a Hurricane Iota. Just for the joking, not for the carnage, you know. It's a words thing. This song is like a hurricane, but it's just a song. I saw you in a crowded, hazy bar, dancing on the lights from star to star. Far across the moonbeams, I know that's who you are. Saw your brown eyes turning ones to five. You are there's somewhere safer where the feeling's straight. I wanna love you, but I'm getting blown away. Just a dreamer, you are just a dream. You could have been anyone to me. For that moment you touched my lips, that perfect feeling when time just slips away between us and our foggy dream. Somewhere safer where the feelings stay. I wanna love you, but I'm getting blown away. a dreamer. I am just a dream. You could have been anyone to me. Or that moment you touched my lips, perfect feeling when time just slips away between us and our foggy trip. You are like a hurricane, there's calm in your eye, and I'm getting blown away. There's somewhere safer where the feeling's safe. I wanna love you, but I'm getting blown away. I've been done with the hurricanes too. That's enough, even if there's only one iota. Feels right for Nicaragua. Can you imagine? What a pain in the butt. No, thanks you guys. Well, it's my privilege to play for y'all, and I'm so happy to see y'all tune in. I might do this anyway, but I don't think I do it with the gusto, because I love playing for y'all. And then chatting with you. It'll happen live soon. All right, I keep feeling like I gotta kind of ratchet things up as we go along. So this is the last song of the set. Maybe. This is called Unrelated Story. I haven't done this one for a while. It'll miss Kelly's fun guitar stuff, but, you know, beggars, choosers. Lying in fear, 6 months in a bunker. Enemy shells supplied by German manufacturers. Called up on reserve from General Dynamics. When I got hit by a bomb put together by my own mechanics. And an unrelated story. Someone tore a face out of a photograph. War is surgical, surgery's bloody. Can't you get that through your head? While you're cleaning up your mess. We came home to parades and emotion, a heartless charade of national devotion, fighting for the American way, not on the streets of New York, but the hotels of Kuwait. And an unrelated story, someone tore a face out of a photograph. War is surgical, surgery's bloody, can't you get that through your head? While you're cleaning up your mess. Man stepped out of the cradle of life, blew himself to pieces on an unexploded mine. Battle for the market is the fiercest of all. We're putting in bids to build a new Baghdad Mall. And an unrelated story, someone tore a face out of a photograph. War is surgical, surgery's bloody, can't you get that through your head? While you're cleaning up your mess. They'll beat their plowshares into swords and carry out their new world orders. Generals talk about rearming. All I really wanted was to go to university and study farming. If you're well fed, you're fed well enough. If you follow where you're led, you might be led off a cliff. Why don't you ask yourself what freedom means? Or would you rather sacrifice your future to some Washington machine? And an unrelated story, someone tore a face out of a photograph. War is surgical, surgery's bloody. Can't you get that through your head when you're planning your next mess? Hey, hey, hey. Wow. I gotta let you all go, like the song says. But first, I'm gonna do a song from the 60s because it seems to be like a thing, a little closer. So thanks y'all for being here. I'll see you next week. Hey, weigh in. Do you want me to do the show on Thanksgiving, Friday? And, you know, there are holidays coming up. Invariably, I was shut out of the Butterfly Bar, but I'm right here, so if you want me to play, let me know. We'll set it up. All right. Little Pink Floyd to end with. Little triumphal Pink Floyd for a good week. Say the hill's too steep to climb. Tried it. You say you'd like to see me try. Climb it. You pick the place, I'll choose the time. Climb that hill in my own way. Just wait a while for the right day. As I rise above the tree lines and the clouds, I look down, hear the sound of the things you said today. Fearlessly the idiot faced the crowd, smiling. Merciless, the magistrate turns round, frowning. And who's the fool who wears the crown? every day is the right day. As you rise above the fear lines in his brow, you look down, hear the sound of the faces in the crowd. Repeat riff forever, it says. All right. We'll do this again next week, and the week after, and the week after. Why not? Yeah, thanks, you guys. Y'all take care now. We'll see you next week.